Hey, what's up? This is Genetic Soul here. Here I'm having a deck profile right now. First things first, just want to let you guys know if you have any comments or suggestions or you want to mail me personally. This is the Facebook right here, Genes Hunt. Just want to put that out there for everybody to see. Also, um, I know I haven't made videos in a long time, but I just want to give a shout out and say I got over 2,000 views on my channel. I consider it very impressive because I didn't think I would actually reach that much. But shouts out to the people who supported me and been watching my vids. Shout out to you guys for that. All right, here's my deck profile. This deck I've been working on for like an hour and a half right now. I call it Chaos MacDr4guns. As we wait for a dual network and slow ass to load up, possibly because there's too many fucking pro players online. Um, just a kidding. Loading now. Finally, okay. Here I am reviewing this deck profile. Dual network, better not fuck up, please. Lord, please. All right. The reason why I decided to make this deck is because I'm looking forward to this card right here, Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. This Saturday and Sunday, sneak peek, Galactic Overlord. Heretics, more cheap bug shit. Cheap bugs is my turn for fucking insectors. Heretic dragons, looking forward to those two, but getting off topic right now, so I'm gonna review this fucking deck profile before Dual Network decides to be a bitch and log me out again. Alright. Here I go. Like I said, the basis of this deck is because there's machine monsters and there's dragon type monsters. There's more machine than dragons, as you can see. Only three that are not is Sangin, Black Luster Soldier, and Chaos Sorcerer, but they help benefit the Chaos part of the deck. What I have in this deck is two Cyber Valleys. Summon the monster. It'll end the turn. They can't bomb us it. They can't. They can affect Veiler, but that's the thing. I like to use the first effect when they attack into it. I banish it. I draw a card and I end the battle phase. Stops OTKs. One Birdman, because he can return any monster on my field that I currently control back to my hand so I can reuse it a second time. Preferably, I would like to use it with this guy or this guy. Also, he's a tuner. He's a machine, so he works out fine for me. Cyber Dragon on free special summon, 21 attack, light. And he also contributes to this deck as well. Very important. Genex Neutron, just want to add that little Genex flavor in there. And his effect is pretty good because all he has to do is be just normal summon successfully. And when it happens, at the end of the turn, I get to search for a tuner. I only run 3 tuners in this deck, which is Birdman and Black Salvo. I'm not trying to make this deck too synchro oriented, but synchro does help. It benefits. And Galaxy has Photon Dragon, pretty much the boss monster of the deck. 8-star, 3000. He can stall, but I don't stall with him pretty much. I just use him as material so I can get this guy out. But if you can see, the majority of the monsters in this deck can either be synchroed, exceed, and a few of them have over 2000 attack, making him very summonable. I use the Koichi for draw power. Black Salvo, he trolls, but he also brings this guy out to make level 7. Summon Reactor, I'll explain him in a minute. Interplanetary Purple Horny Dragon. Pretty much, if any monster is destroyed by a card effect or battle, he can be summoned automatically. Not bad for a Dragon type Dark and level 20. He has 22 attack. Makes and if I have a Cyber Dragon on the field as well, then that makes him summonable. Makes Galaxy Eye summonable. Sangin for searching. Black Luster Just because he's a boss, he has 3,000. He can attack twice by destroying one monster by battle, then attacking again, and he can remove any monster despite the position they're in. Chaos Sorcerer, just like BLS, only weaker and only can target face-up monsters. For spells, I have Fool's Burial, dropping any monster I prefer in the graveyard. Smashing Ground, because it's so good. Doesn't target. And you don't have to rely on Dark Hole or Torrential just to get rid of shit. And I prefer it over fucking Solemn Warning any day. Future Fusion, same purpose as this. But I have many targets I can choose. I can either go for Cyber Twin, Twin Photon Lizard, Chimera Takeover Dragon, and just put in lights and darks in the grave for Chaos Sorcerer and BLS. Also, I have Overload Fusion, same serve purpose as Future Fusion. It's a choice to get him out. Book of Moon, pretty standard. Special summon monsters with this face down. Smack them, run over it. Heavy Storm, Back Row, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, 2 MST. Call the Haunted, because I special summon a lot. Starlight Road, because I run Call the Haunted, and a lot of monsters will be on the field. So that protects me, and I get it started with no problem. Solemn Judgment is the only solemn I will actually run because it stops everything. It doesn't, unlike Solemn Warning, I could pay 2,000 to negate a spell, a trap, or an effect monster to special summon, but I'd rather pay this, which negates everything. You don't have to agree with me, but I just think it's a good card. 2 Torrential Tribute for all those pesky swarmers out there, like the fucking OD for no fucking reason. And Threatening Roar, because it's chainable. You can play MST, I bait it out, bam, there you go. And I have this guy over here in the corner, Flying Fortress Skyfire. I remember when this card came out, I used to try to run reactors, but I didn't have much of a base idea on how to get this card out. But thanks to this motherfucker here, Dark Flat Top, he is very easy to get out. My side deck, I run Scrap Archfiend, level 7, 27 attack, pretty high. Run also for Stardust and other runs for Stardust, Monarchs. A pretty high attacker, you know. Locomotion Argent because with Chaos Sorcerer and this, I can just special summon him. He has 25, and I can take control of a monster. No, Summer Valley. Just want to see if it actually works, which is 2 at the moment. Cyber Twin can attack twice, and it's another light monster which I can add, for fodder for Chimera Takeover Dragon. Tyrius, because I run a lot of level 5s in this deck, as you can see. Cyber Dragon, Summon Reactor, and 2 Purple Horny Dragons. Effect Veiler, because of those fucking wind-up toys and cheap bugs out there, and Fag Beasts and all the crap. Pretty much is a good card. It can't be stopped because it's pretty much from the hand. Fiendish Chain seems the same purpose as this, just put a trap card, but it's more vulnerable to MST and Heavy Storm. A card D, pretty much it works for my deck because it's a machine type monster, serving more fodder for Over Dragon. Also allows me to draw 2 cards, and I believe this is the new Pot of Greed right now, but nothing will ever replace it, though. But I think this card is good. Looks like a low rider if you think about it. That goes to Emerald. This card needs to come out like now, like seriously, because this shit is like another Pot of Avarice, but better. It's like 3. You could just target 3 monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them in the deck, and then draw 1. No problem. That's if you're not able to get the Pot of Avarice in time. Plus, it's a monster, so you can attack with it. And also, if you run normal type monsters with Heretics, you can just attach and bring back that blue eyes or that rabbi dragon or any level 8 normal dragon type monster you may have in your graveyard. For my extra deck, I run one Twin Photon Lizard, just because his effect, I contribute him and bring out 2 Galaxy Eyes with no fucking problem. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, just in case I run into machines like windups, contact that motherfucker and there you go. Also have that Chimera Tech Over Dragon for insane attack power. I run 2 of them, just in case. 1 Bionic, 1 Black Rose, 1 Stardust Dragon, 1 Axel, because he works well with machine types. 1 Dark Flat Top, he serves a motherfucking purpose in this deck. I mean, all you gotta do is use 1 Dark Tuner and 1 machine type monster, and there you go. You summon this guy, 3000 defense. Once per turn, I can target 1 reactor monster, the one I just synchro summoned for, or the one I just dumped in the graveyard. And this, he says he can't be normal summon or set or special summon except by summon reactor, but he obviously ignores that fact and summons him. Plus, I think he's a pretty good card overall. Ancient Fairy Dragon, same reason as this. Can special summon monsters with no problem. He can special summon monsters, but at least you get a battle phase, unlike this. Scrap Dragon, get you out of those jams. Plus, with that, if I destroy any one of my monsters, I can get him out with no problem. Utopia, pretty standard. Chain, another monster that needs to fucking come out. He's a Fool's Burial automatically. And he's also a Deep Diver. He can bring a monster card. Actually, change the citizens 1 card from your deck, so pretty much I think he could be used with that Book of Spell deck. I don't know, maybe. But he also could put a card on. He can also put a card from your deck and put it on top of your deck to make you draw faster. It could be using Exodia, but Exodia decks don't usually use this card. Just saying. Volcanic Saurus, he can burn motherfuckers for equal original attack, meaning if you have a 5 head out and I summon this fucker, you be taking 5,000, and that's all that is to say about that. He just can't attack directly the turn active his effect, but he can still attack. 25, rank 5, not cheap, maybe not. And Neo Galaxy Eyes, because it is possible with this deck. It's really possible. It's possible. And that's it. If you have any comments or suggestions, just write them down. You know, I'm always open to suggestion. I thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe, show some support for the channel for casual duelists and gamers and people out there who rage, because when it comes to playing video games, it pisses people off. Video games, every fucking video game out there can piss people off, even the shitty ones, especially. But if anything else, there's another thing I want to add. Right here is my Facebook, Casualness Hunt. If you'd like to add me or want to just show some more support and send me a message privately, here's the way to do so, to contact me if you have any questions. I hope I've been very expansive on this deck profile. This is Genexo saying, be yourself, be random, be creative, and just keep dueling. Peace.